Hey guys, I'm Joe Drake, and I am back with a new and improved weekly dose of Duggar. Now, Counting On is back for season 11, and we are loving our Tuesday nights because of it. Now, on last night's episode entitled Beverly Hills Duggars, we got to see Jinger and Jana go for a little shopping trip on Rodeo Drive. Yes, that's right, the Duggars do rodeo. Now, Jinger finally admitted that her fashion has evolved, and she even gave credit to her husband, Jeremy, for helping in that evolution. I feel like that is finally an unsolved mystery solved, because everyone was commenting on how Jinger style was always so much different and a little bit more with the times. And in last night's episode, they really cleared the air in letting us know why. Now, we also saw that Jinger bought a $300 jacket, and this was Mom Michelle's response.
Whoa.
Now, I think it is totally fair that she buys whatever she wants. I don't necessarily think that $300 is that much for that jacket. I thought it was very sharp and looked fantastic on her. I think maybe if she bought a $1,300 jacket, that would have been crazy. But Jana admitted she's one of those sisters who doesn't spend a lot of money on clothes, but I think different strokes for different folks, and I love that Jinger is totally embracing her LA life and just buying whatever clothes she wants. Now let's kick it off with a new segment, because Counting On season 11 has started, and we are calling this About Last Night, where we are going to discuss everything that happened on last night's episode. Back home in Arkansas, it seemed like the boys put together a really nice spa day for the girls. But I was sitting at home watching, and I'm not sure if you thought the same, but something tells me the producers put them up to it. I don't think that the four guys just randomly decided to go to Party City and buy decorations for a spa day for their wives. Now, don't get me wrong, I think what they did was really cute, and they put together a really nice setup at the house, but it did come with its own set of challenges. Now, all in all, the ladies had a really nice time without kids running around. They were able to have snacks and talk to each other. They played a game, asking each other questions about mommy life and giving each other advice, and I thought it was just a really cute moment for the ladies to bond. Also, something that I've been thinking about for a long time, and last night reminded me, Michelle Duggar needs to totally do an ASMR YouTube channel. She could make a lot of side cash, because the tone of her voice, the way that she whispers and talks to people like this, I know she sort of used that as a tactic to calm her children down over the years, but her voice is so soothing, it literally could put me to sleep in a good way. Now, our next segment in our newly improved dose of Duggar is our baby bump brief. Now, of course, there are a lot of Duggar ladies that are expecting, so each week we are going to give you a quick update on how they are doing. This week has to go to the guys who went to the pregnancy class and strapped pumpkins around their waist to learn what it was like to carry a baby. Now, when I was first watching this last night, I felt so bad, because as a man myself, I can't relate to what these ladies are going through. But then John David and Josiah were asked to put a pumpkin around their stomachs and do the same kind of exercises that their wives were doing. And I thought it was absolutely perfect, because the guys finally got just a little taste of what it's like to carry around all that extra weight. So in the future, I'll be updating you on different baby bumps, but of course this week I had to give it to the guys and their pumpkins. We are definitely keeping our Duggar news stories in our weekly dose of Duggar, because they are continuing to make news even when the cameras stop rolling. And of course, we have to talk about Jill and Derek Dillard and their ongoing feud with Jim Bob. Now, Jill posted a selfie on her Instagram story saying, "Lunch with my favorite person." And of course, everyone was sounding off on Instagram that that was a subtle dig against Jim Bob, because unfortunately, Jill is in a very interesting situation, having to kind of choose between her husband and her dad. And if the rumors are true that there really is this horrible feud going on, at some point, Jill is going to have to make a decision. Now, of course, she could get divorced from Derek, and her relationship with her father could be severed, but I do think that someone like Jill is going to really try and smooth things over, especially with the help of Jim Bob's wife, Michelle, because of course, Michelle wants to keep things as smooth sailing as possible for the entire family. Now, I think the reason that fans are speculating that Jill is taking sides because I'm not sure if you guys saw, but Derek came out swinging, saying that Jim Bob was humiliating and threatening the Dillard family. And the next day was when Jill posted the My Favorite Person selfie on Instagram, possibly responding to the feud herself. But I do think that Jill is a very sweet person and really wants things to be smoothed over. So we're just gonna have to follow the story and wait to see how it ends up. Now, in other Duggar drama, I'm not sure if you guys saw last week, Jinger posted on Instagram talking about mental health. And I think it's really great that everyone talks about mental health so we get rid of the stigma. But she did say something in there that she turns towards thankful prayer when she feels anxious and worried about something. And I know a lot of people go to that and it works for them, but her cousin, Amy Duggar King, came out and said that she is a Christian and anxiety isn't something that you can pray away. Now, initially I was trying to decide whose side I was actually on, but I think I'm going to have to just side with both of them. I think that if thankful prayer works for Jinger, I think that's wonderful. But I also think it's important that Amy pointed out that simply praying doesn't necessarily take care of anxiety for everybody. I think it's important to realize that there's just a multitude of ways for people to deal with anxiety. But I gotta say, I appreciate Jinger for posting in the first place. Now, as for the Duggar rumor mill, that is still going because the rumor surrounding the Duggars never end. And this week, it is Jill Duggar who is responding to fans online speculating that she is expecting baby number 3, and the answer is no, she is not expecting. That is just a rumor. Now, fans were quick to call it out when Samuel was wearing a shirt, Samuel being the youngest son in the family, was wearing a shirt that said Big Bro. One fan wrote on Instagram, are we to expect a pregnancy announcement anytime soon? But Jill quickly responded saying no, that he just grabbed his older brother's t-shirt and wouldn't take it off. So no, Jill is not pregnant. That's it for your weekly dose of Duggar. Don't forget to sound off in the comments below and subscribe to our YouTube channel.